Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to more Trinoline. Let's just jump right in this bitch. I haven't played this game in a couple days. I've been playing Last of Us 2, so. Oh, and Erica. We played some Erica. You guys will see that last month, I guess. But, alright. However, let me turn on my headphones. However, as we both know, you cannot revive the dead. That's why I made Shirone. She's my gift to you. In doing so, I could make your wish come true. Sarah's direct gaze peered straight through me. That's all there is to it. She declared with a smile, then headed back out to the living room as if her business here was finished. Yes? Sarah had faced Shirone's death head on, in her own characteristic way, while I simply averted my gaze. Mom and Shirone had been spending time together in the living room while Sarah and I talked. Thank you very much for teaching me so many things. I'm still getting used to everything, but knowing you, I'm sure you'll make for a wonderful daughter. Really? Yes, I will try my hardest to become a great daughter. With how natural Mom's interactions with Shirone were, it was hard to believe that this was a conversation between a human and an android. Compared to my earlier reaction, I kind of looked like an unreasonable brat. Okay then, I want to take a moment to explain some of Shirone's features. First of all, the 3 laws have already been installed. Shirone's been programmed so that it is impossible for her to do anything in violation of them. Can you name them all, Shun? Ensuring the safety of humans, obedience to our commands, and self-preservation, I believe. Yes, exactly. As for any important notes about Shirone specifically, I guess there aren't actually that many. All I ask is for you to be wary of the beach. Do we need to keep her away from the water? It's because I use Shirone's memories as a base. I get it now. That's how it worked out, huh? If possible, try to avoid it entirely. There's no way of telling what might happen. That about covers it. If anything comes up that you don't know, please feel free to ask me anytime. Even with all of that in mind, it did nothing to alleviate the uneasy feeling I had for Shirone. I guess my only choice was to get used to it. Once Shirone learns something, her equipped memory function will allow her to remember it with semi-permanence. She will learn and grow every day, just like a human would. She may make mistakes at first, but I can say with certainty that she won't make the same mistakes twice. I promise to do my best for you, Mom. You could make any request you want. In that case, go on errands with Shun. Counting on you. Understood. Sounds like it would make for a good experiment. Shall we? I felt a little anxious about going out in public, but thinking about it wasn't going to do me any good. I decided to play along and headed out for the shopping district. The only shopping we have left to do. We need a sack of onions, a box of Tenru foods, super tasty curry roasts, and a bottle of dish soap. Thanks. You can carry the bag, Shun. I cannot possibly make Oni-chan carry them. It will wear him out. I can do that much on my own. You can? Well, I'm sorry for the trouble. There are times when a boy wants a girl to rely on him. I see. Please take care of the bags for me then. Yeah. Also, be sure to compliment them when they've done a good job. You are so amazing for carrying all those bags for us, Oni-chan. Yeah. Word our conversation had taken an awkward turn. I peeked over at Sarah's face. She looked unfazed, as if nothing at all were out of place. Okay then, I'll go take care of the rest of the shopping on my own. Will you be okay by yourself? It is crowded inside, so I'd actually appreciate it if you waited outside, rather than coming in with those bags. Okay, thank you. Yes. Yes? I watched Shirone disappear inside the shop. I felt kind of uneasy, but a simple experimental outing like this shouldn't take too long. Shun, are you nervous? Who knows? I'd given up on thinking calmly, so I honestly didn't care what happened now. She's blending in kind of naturally, isn't she? Shirone will be able to engage in much more complex forms of communication once she gains some experience. I think she's plenty incredible the way she is now. Although, is it really okay for her to go shopping by herself? Shirone is only a year younger than you, the same age as Yuri. Do you really think girls as mature as her can't go on simple errands? As mature? Or is this just a big brother worrying that his adorable little sister might get whisked away by someone? She may have been right about the adorable part, but I honestly wasn't worried about her being whisked away after finding out how absurdly strong she was. She may be more level-headed than Shirone, but... Oni-chan, Sarah-chan, I finished the shopping. Also, I bought you something special, Oni-chan. You did? Yes. Yes? After saying that, Shirone pulled out a tiny box from her shopping bag. I think I'm just gonna say every yes as yes. Chocolate balls. Suck on my chocolate salty ball. Put them in your mouth. You suck them. Oh my god. You liked these, didn't you, Oni-chan? Ellipsis. Oni-chan. I hadn't forgotten. These were the same sweets as in my memories with Shirone. Shirone possesses the other Shirone's memory data. I was shocked when I recalled Sarah's words. Were my memories incorrect? No, it's not that. I see, you even know about that, huh? Yes? Since I used to collect the toys on sight of those chocolates with you, Oni-chan. The toy inside is random, so I needed to buy a bunch of them. Well, it's good that it's random. You couldn't see well then, so it meant you got to enjoy it the same way I did. I calmly spoke to Shirone as I looked back on those old times. I was always so excited to find out which toy we had won. I can see just fine now, so I will finally be able to tell what was inside, right? Oh, I'm sorry. At this point, most of your old toys from when you were little were thrown out. Let's collect a bunch more to replace them then. Yeah. Shirone was a cheerful girl. My sister had been the same way, but the difference in eyesight may have made impact on how positive they actually were. Something told me I finally understood what Mom meant when she said her dream had come true. Now, Shirone, what is it? I'm looking forward to being with you from now on. Yes? Please you take care of me as well, Oni-chan. Nipa. Rather than a handshake, Shirone responded with an extraordinarily huge smile. I thought that said hug smile. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't hold a grudge against someone so well-mannered. Shun, thank you. Or rather, way to go, me. Sarah sneered triumphantly at her own accomplishment. Being with Sarah when she looked so satisfied never failed to give me a warm and fuzzy feeling. I'll drop off the relevant equipment you'll need later at your place. Will you meet me there? Got it. Okay, why don't we head back? Yes, Honey-chan. Shirone snuggled up close beside me, acting as if being there was completely natural. Seeing her act that way made it feel like warm sentiments were filling the cracks in my heart. This may have been the future I wished for, and maybe even a dream of mine. The dream Sarah created had become a reality. I didn't want to have any more painful dreams of Shirone's death. All I wanted right now was to face the reality in front of me. So I know she's an android, but does she like age at all? That'd be interesting. Morning already? Monday was displayed on my smartphone screen. If I didn't get up soon, I would miss out on breakfast. But no use. Just a little longer. The fuck? Oni-chan, please wake up. You're going to be late. Just a little longer. That will not do. Mom asked me to wake you up early, too. So please, you must get up. Ugh. I squinted my eyes at the morning sunlight characteristically shining its way inside. You are finally awake. Good morning, Oni-chan. Yeah, morning. Shirone looked like a divine goddess clad in garments of light as she basks in the morning sun. It possessed a charm that was entirely unlike mornings where Mom would wake me up. Oni-chan? Yeah, I'm awake. It's pretty pathetic for my little sister to wake me up, though. You think so? I've never experienced this before, so I'm not sure. If you're that embarrassed by it, then I'll make sure not to say anything to Sarah-chan. What do you mean? I knew this was an experiment, but was she required to report even minor details like this to her? This is a private matter, so you don't need to tell Sarah about it. Private. Understood. She totally did get it at all. Despite my mixed feelings, I was impressed by how appropriate Shirone's responses were. I will head back into the living room now. Do not fall back asleep, Oni-chan. That said, Shirone tottered out of my bedroom. I was so much more relaxed when interacting with Shirone today that it made the resistance I felt for her yesterday seem almost unreal. I may have arbitrarily partitioned it off in my head since this was an experiment. Not that I was completely sure of that yet, but one thing I was certain of was that being woken up by someone other than my mom made for a very pleasant morning. You're late. There are limits to how much a person can oversleep. Sorry, some stuff came up. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, apparently not. Okay. I straightened my attire under her gaze. It was first thing in the morning, but there was an intensity to her voice that forced me to do so. I guess it's fine after everything that happened yesterday. I'm sure you had a hard time falling asleep. By the way, I came here this morning so you could check up on Shirone, right? Exactly. I wanted to see how she behaves on her way to school. Walking to school with Sarah, it was something we hadn't done since elementary school, so I felt a little nervous about the idea. Despite the experimental nature of the situation, I was happy Sarah and I could spend time together like this again. Shun, hurry and finish getting ready. You can't expect these two girls to run all the way to school. Oh yeah. I glanced over at the clock. I was out of time. Bleh. Sorry, Mom. I don't have time to eat breakfast today, so I'll buy something along the way. Really? I can make you an onigiri. I don't fucking know. or something in no time if you want it. You can have any. You can have my lunch. Oh my god, I cannot read. I can't read. I cannot eat food. Shirone looked downward, apologetically. Oh, I'm sorry, Shirone-chan. That was careless of me. I just ended up making enough for you while I was making shunshare. No, the sentiment alone makes me very happy. Thanks for being so considerate of me. None at all. If we don't get going now, we really will be late. Sarah put an end to our awkward conversation by drawing our attention to the time. Well, I'm not actually under any obligation to attend, so I guess it's no problem. It'll be a problem for me. We'll be going now, Mom. Yes, have a safe trip. The three of us rushed out of the house, noisy and lively as could be. Did you always walk to school by yourself, Oni-chan? No, nothing like that. Shirone asked me on our way to school. Yuri and I usually go together, but it looks like she'll be busy for a while. I assumed it had something to do with Hanako-senpai. I see. I'm really looking forward to seeing Yuri-chan. You sound pretty excited about it. Of course. After all, we have not seen each other in years. Yeah, I guess so. My sister's memories had been implanted into Shirone, so she was right about how long it had been. It made sense in my head, but still hadn't quite hit home yet. Oni-chan? Oni-chan, do you not enjoy talking to me? You have this gloomy look on your face. Maybe. I may have been overly conscious of the fact Sarah was observing us. It was difficult to act natural when I felt like I had to maintain a decent conversation with her. It really has been a long time, hasn't it? I just meant that it really has been a long time for me too. Getting to see and talk to you. It really has. As a result, I've completely forgotten what it feels like to be siblings. It shouldn't be that hard, but I've wondered how much distance there should be between us when we talk, or what we should even talk about. Oni-chan. I may not have felt so confused if Shirone looked like my sister did when she was younger. I was being oddly considerate of her now that she was a full-grown adult. I can more or less understand how you feel. I have thought about it, but it is quite difficult to do the most basic of tasks in an ordinary fashion. Yeah, that sounds about right. It is like when you want to clear your mind and not think about anything, but it does not happen. Yeah. Shirone was in the same position I was, facing this with me and thinking of me. I sensed Shirone was choosing her words very carefully. Not because she was an android, but because she was smart. Communication really is complicated. Yeah, a little bit. I wish, because I can't read, I wish I was a little more sensible. Oh my. Is that spite for me? Your developer, I hear? What? No! That's not what I meant. You're welcome to speak your mind. Please, continue. What should I say? Seeing how panicked Shirone was made me laugh without meaning to. Oh, sorry. No, it is not that. Oni-chan, you smiled for me. Shirone's entire face blossomed into a smile. Little by little, a warm feeling seeped through my body. I feel very happy right now. I want to see much, much more of your smile, Oni-chan. I felt my hand being squeezed and looked down to see it for myself. Before I knew it, Shirone had taken my hand. Hey, Shirone. Alright, we're going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.